Hi guys, welcome to episode 9. So last episode, we saw a war happen over here between Korea, China, and Vietnam. So Korea's able to get a lot of land, but when they're about to reach the capital, China is able to push them back, and China's strong. China's number 2, Korea's number 4, and Vietnam's number 5. And it's just not looking very good for Korea because Taiwan's taken. And they're kicked out of the Philippines by Vietnam. This war just isn't going well at all for Korea. And now that they're in, the more, populated, I guess, areas, but now they're near Korea, the Korean peninsula, not the Korean country. So they get pushed back a bit, and it just goes back and forth a lot. They are able to take these back and land on Taiwan, taking a city. But now there's no one over here, so this is taken. It's a good thing there's an ocean. And Korea's really trying to take that back, which works, but loses a bit more land. So it definitely looks like China's gonna win, but it doesn't look like Korea's gonna collapse. So but there's still a chance that Korea wins. So there's 2 groups in there. One of them wants to try to keep this area. One of them wants to try to go here. Both of them are good ideas, so they do both. And now they're kind of splitting it up. This goes well, but it's kind of not really changing so much. Then there's a 3rd group who wants to try to get Taiwan and the Philippines. So they send that group down there. So they send some people from there down there. But there's a problem with that. You see, now there's less people here, here, and here. So those areas are taken. And it's not really looking good for Korea. But what if someone joins and it's a very strong country? So that means it would probably be either India or Germany. Well, Germany's pretty far away. So, wait, did I say India? India. Yeah, so it's gonna be India. And they're just it's the strongest versus the 5th strongest. So they're gonna get in there and no one can stop them. And well, now China's trying to help out Vietnam. And this allows Korea to take a bunch of cities and a bunch of the Philippines. And Korea's starting to look kind of like Japan in World War II. But it's in Korea. And it's just not looking good at all for Vietnam. So they decide to exit the war. But right before they do that, India gets a bit of land there. And also this is, and Palau is owned by Korea now, same with the Philippines. And well, yeah, now China's alone against the number 1 country in the world and the number 4 country in the world. China's number 2, so they are not beating that. They try to go down here into India's land. But India pushes them back, taking a major city also. And it's just getting a lot of land. And China they just like quit. And the war ends with a winner that's a little bit unexpected. now time to change the power rankings, because this is not what they are anymore. So I'm gonna pause and then show you what the new rankings are. So, these are the new rankings. So China, kinda like, there's a bit of stuff going on in there, and it might get worse in the next episode. And also, I didn't change the army sizes down there. And you know what? We don't even need it. So, another thing we see happen is like Korea expands its little colony thing. And now they're kind of going around this area. They make a bit of stops here. They take this, they take this. And they start to take a bunch of land over here. Actually, I think that might be too much. And also, they just got out of a war. Now, this war over here, it was the deadliest one ever. Well, at least right now, because China's like the second most populated country. India's number 1. Korea's also high up there. Vietnam was, but they're kind of just tiny now. And also a Greek country. Something's going on, and some people would want like go to another country. Which would be like the Italian country. They also have the same religion as the Greek country. I think they do. Yup, they do. The Turkish team gives their little thing to the brown team. And the brown team is starting to look like the next Greek team. With their little Mediterranean empire. And the Greek team is sad. Because now they only have Greece left. Actually, they have a bit of Albania and North Macedonia. They don't. Yeah, I know they do, but it's basically just Greece now. And their very unfriendly neighbor, the Turkish country, they are moving their capital to like a different place. What could that different place be? Well, it's gonna be where Istanbul is. But the problem with that is that Greece and Bulgaria are right there. So that might not be the safest place. So they're putting it here. In India, there are two different groups. One of them wants to focus on like Indonesia. One of them wants to try to go back into Africa. And get land that used to, it was never really owned by India, but they tried to get the land. Both are good ideas, but both Indonesia and a bunch of land here might be too much for one country. So they do something pretty smart and decide to be on the wrong layer and switch to the correct layer. And they're gonna give this little South Indian country their independence. And they're also gonna have a bit more major cities. Their capital is gonna be right here. Now, unlike a Turkish country, the South Indian country is friendly with all of its neighbors, which they really only have one. But that one neighbor is their best friend. Next, we see a new alliance. And it's gonna be I'll do the diamond. Actually, you know what? Triangle. So, there's a triangle over here, here, here. These guys are chill with each other. They love each other. And it's just, these guys decided to make an alliance. Now, this video might be a bit short, but I think it's okay because it's like 21 minutes. So, bye guys. Oh, I just got a notification. So if you want to watch, like, the whole thing, click on the playlist. Don't forget to visit my other channel and maybe watch that video up there too. Bye guys.